The Jesus boat, otherwise known as the Boat of Galilee, was an ancient maritime vessel discovered in the Sea of Galilee in 1986. The Sea of Galilee is the largest freshwater lake in all of Israel, located in the northern part of the country. The Sea of Galilee is often referenced in the New Testament and plays an important role in biblical history. It is said that this is a lake where Jesus caught fish, called his disciples, and most notably, walked on water. In January of 1986, brothers Yuval and Moshe Lufan discovered the ancient boat while fishing. At the time of the discovery, the lake's waterline had been enormously receded due to a drought. Soon after the discovery, expert archaeologists were called in to examine the boat. Leading the excavation team was Shelley Waxman, a well-known and well-respected professor at Texas A&M University who specializes in maritime and seafaring archaeology. He has served as an inspector of underwater antiquities for the Israel Department of Antiquities and Museums and has supervised many excavation and discoveries of ancient sea vessels. Waxman was aided by Kurt Rave, who assisted in the excavation of the boat and is the founder of Mizgaga Museum in Israel. Additionally, Orna Cohen, who graduated from London University and is a contributor to the Israel Antiquities Authority, helped excavate and conserve the boat. All three of these archaeologists are well known and well respected in the field of biblical archaeology. Word of this discovery spread quickly, and archaeologists rushed to excavate the ancient artifact before the water would rise again. Archaeologists had to be extremely careful during excavation, seeing as the wood was extremely fragile and brittle. Direct long-term exposure to the sun and air would cause the wood to disintegrate and the boat would be lost forever. Excavators worked around the clock on suspended platforms, carefully removing mud and dirt away from the boat while still keeping it moist to protect it from drying out. After cleaning the boat of dirt and mud, it needed to be transported to a conservation facility for further research. The excavation team carefully encased the boat in polyurethane foam, moving it off of the lake and into a pressure-regulated conservation facility. The decision to case the boat in the polyurethane foam was questioned by many, but proved to be successful in conserving the boat's original shape, size, and condition. Once successfully transported to a conservation facility, the boat was removed of its polyurethane encasing and covered in a synthetic wax to reinforce the wood as it gradually dried. Removing the polyurethane encasing and applying the synthetic wax proved to be very difficult. The wood was still extremely brittle from spending centuries and centuries underwater, and improper treatment would cause disintegration. After the conservation process was completed, the observation process began. The team painstakingly documented everything about the boat, down to every last board and nail. While observing the boat, archaeologists noted that it was constructed using multiple types of wood and nails. This was significant because it showed that the boat was used by ancients for generations on the Sea of Galilee. Using carbon dating methods, as well as observation of the architectural structure, this boat was dated to about 40 BCE. From its age, the way it was constructed, and its size and its shape, the boat provided significant insight into the ways of life during ancient times. From a historical viewpoint, this boat is an example of a vessel used by ancient Jews for fishing and transportation. It could have been the same boat that was used by Jesus and his disciples, several of whom were fishermen. But was this really Jesus' boat? Some people seem to think so, as seen in the following trailer.
The Sea of Galilee. This is where Jesus lived, where he walked on water, where he calmed the storms, and where he told breathtaking stories of another world. When Israel was under the heel of the Roman army, Jewish fishing boats were turned into battleships, and thousands were killed in an epic struggle to defend the Holy Land. 2,000 years ago, one of these boats from the days of Jesus was lost, never to be seen again, until an astonishing day in 1986.
We seized the wood and said, wow, we have fine boat.
The moment that changed everything.
It's the oldest boat found in fresh water in the world.
How did it survive to be the oldest of its kind in all of history?
I feel Jesus' touch with this boat.
It is a miracle by itself.
Nothing had the magic which we had with this excavation in the Sea of Galilee.
Why did the Vatican demand this boat?
There's so many important New Testament discoveries, but I think the Jesus boat would have to rate in the top 10.
Is this the boat of Jesus? You be the judge. Hosted by Skip Heitzig.
What does this ancient boat have to tell us today?
While many do believe that this was the boat used by Jesus and his disciples, there are several convoluting facts. Researchers believe that this boat was constructed for it was likely a 5-man fishing crew with 4 rowers and a helmsman. However, at 26.5 feet long and 7.5 feet wide, scholars say that a vessel of this size could have possibly fit 13 people, just enough for Jesus and his 12 disciples. To this day, scholars debate whether this was or was not the boat used by Jesus. Presently, the boat is on exhibit at the Yigal Allon Museum just outside of Kibbutz Ganasor, off of the Lake of Galilee. Attracting thousands of viewers each year, the boat will forever be a crucial discovery in the world of biblical archaeology.